Hey guys, I am packing and I thought I would do a very informal pack with me. I get lots of requests to do packing videos. I used to do them all the time before I had kids. And then I had kids and my packing style totally changed. I used to pack like 3 to 5 days in advance. Like I'd get everything ready and organized, and not anymore, nope. I pack the day before, usually the night before. So we're leaving for our trip tomorrow, bright and early. We're leaving the house at 6 a.m. So I absolutely need to finish this tonight. It is 2:30, so I have about a half an hour until the kids wake up to kind of get my goal right now is to get everything kind of sorted, make sure I have everything that I need, and then after the kids go to bed tonight, I will put everything in the suitcases. So I thought I would just kind of show you what my process has been like lately. I still like to lay things out. I still like to use packing cubes, and I still definitely pack a lot. But I find that I generally use about 90% of what I bring, and that's how I know I'm bringing the right amount for me. What I bring for me and my family might not be the same kinds of things or amount of things that somebody else would bring in for the same trip even. This is just what I know that I need and use and my family needs and uses, so a little disclaimer there. But right, where are we going? We're going to Long Island for our annual family reunion in the Hamptons. We're going for 4 nights, so not terribly long stay, but there's kind of a lot of outfit changes during the day, at least for the kids. So Don and I will probably just wear 2 different outfits every day, a daytime outfit and then an evening outfit, because we have family dinners every night. And then the kids will wear 2 to 3, so a daytime outfit, possibly swim gear. Don and I also have our swimsuits, I don't know, and then an evening outfit as well. So there's you know, a little bit of stuff to bring, and my kids are still little, so they're 1 and 3, and I bring a lot of comforts from home to make their sleeping area feel as much like home as possible. I just find it helps my kids be more comfortable and sleep better when we're traveling. So I do bring a lot of the baby's bedding and things that just are like home. I actually bring our own travel crib, which I'll talk about in a minute. I bring a lot of bath toys. I bring a sound machine, the works. So anyway, I'll show you what I've got laid out and we'll go through it. So generally, 2 days before we travel, I'll start pulling things out. Sometimes I make a packing list, sometimes I don't. I didn't make one this time. I kind of regret not making one, but now it's kind of too late. So what I will do is on this bureau here, those are all baby shoes. I actually want to put those in some sort of shadow box or something. Those are Cece's and Donnie's baby shoes. Anyway, I digress. I use this bureau here to lay things out, and I usually like make piles per person. So Don and I will have all of our clothes and accessories and toiletries. For the most part, there's a few remaining toiletries I need to just pack up there in the bathroom, but that's all right here. So I have all of my daytime outfits, a couple of dresses, loungy sorts of things, that toiletries, you can kind of see dress shoes, I'm bringing a few snacky things, just my favorite crackers and Donnie's baby crackers, because I'm not sure we can get those out there. There are grocery stores, of course, but they're much smaller, and these are very kind of specific items, so I'm just bringing those. That's kind of all my stuff, and then here's Don, all of Don's clothes there, basically. We probably need to bring a pair of dress shoes for him, I'm thinking. His toiletries, and then I've gone ahead and put the kids' stuff in laundry baskets. So we have one for Cece and one for Donnie, and that's got all of his diapers and swim diapers and everything in there. That's Cece's carry-on. I'm not going to look at carry-on today, but I will do a carry-on video soon for you guys. And it's kind of a mini summer travel series, I guess. And then this is the bedding I was talking about that I bring for Donnie. He has 2 blankies. This bottom one, probably don't need to bring it. Actually, I'm considering not bringing it. He really doesn't care that much about that blanket, but he really loves this Pottery Barn one. That's like his blankie, his pillow, and his 2 loveys. He has 2 sets of loveys, so one's in his room right now where he is resting. And then over here I have my kids' travel bin, and I just started pulling things out of it. Those are all packing cubes for the kids, so I have a different color for each kid. And these actually, I should talk about these. I found these on Amazon for much less expensive than the Eagle Creek ones, and they work great. So I'll link those if you guys want to see them. They come in a set of like 5 or 7. Anyway, I have a little travel changing pad, sound machine. Like I said, it's heavy, but I bring it because it's totally worth it. They're used to sleeping with a sound machine. This is the baby monitor. I always bring a baby monitor when I have a child that I need to monitor. So don't need to monitor my 3-year-old anymore. She does not have a monitor in her room, and she hasn't for a while. But the 16-month-old, I still, it's probably only another few months that I really feel like I need to travel with that, but I bring it. And then bath toys, and then these are kind of our travel toys. I have some soft-sided toys in there, like a activity book. There's a beach ball, and then these, I like to bring as many books as possible because we're a big book family. So these are all of our summer paperback kids books that are kind of themed for this vacation. They're all kind of beach or swimming themed. And then I have more books in here that I have to decide how many books I'm bringing, because we read books during the day, we read books in the evening, we have a lot of book time. But then I also have some like brand new airplane activities for Charlotte that these magnetic dolls are great. I have to decide what I'm packing in her carry-on, but I'll talk about that in the carry-on video, and then the kids' toiletries. And that's basically everything I have laid out here. This is our travel crib. It's the baby Bjorn one, and I bought this one, Donnie, the first time we traveled with Donnie, and we've used it every time we've traveled since, basically, because I much prefer it to the pack and plays that come standard in hotels. First of all, we always have difficulty assembling those for some reason. This one's much more comfortable. It has a much thicker mattress, even though it's a very compact thing and easy to travel with. Most of the time, I haven't been charged for bringing it because it's technically baby gear. The travel crib is kind of, whether or not the airline's going to travel you for a checked bag, it kind of depends on the person, but we haven't been charged. Just like with a car seat or something, they usually check those for free. Particularly this trip and the next trip we're going on, we're actually renting houses that don't have cribs. So we're bringing our own crib instead of trying to find a way to rent one when we're out there. And also, I just like knowing he's in a crib that he's familiar with. He's slept in it many times on many different trips. So that's why we bring that. Okay, so now, like I'm saying, I have like about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna try to get everything, check through everything, make sure I have every outfit I need or every little accessory for different occasions, and then I'm gonna try to get everything in packing cubes. So all I have to do later is any last minute additions and putting things in the suitcases. So let's do that. Okay, I'm kind of mid-process with getting things in the packing cubes. I just thought I'd kind of show you what I'm doing in case that's interesting. Donnie's are the blue ones, of course, with the kids, some of them are interchangeable. So like I've got all of his sleep stuff in there, his sleep accessories, his nightlight. There's a laundry bag for him, for his clothes, his swim stuff in that one, his sleep stuff, and there's pajamas and sleep diapers in there, and all of his day and nighttime outfits are still so small they fit in one. And then Cece's, I have all of her daytime outfits and nighttime outfits in one. It's just a bigger packing cube. And what I've done is I have matched each outfit for her, has a dress basically, and then something that goes under the dress, either leggings or pants, shorts, and they're just all in order of how they match. So it's just really easy. And what I do with the packing cubes is I just slide them kind of with the top unzipped into the drawers. Sometimes we hang up dresses if we have hangers, but I wouldn't hang up necessarily all these cotton dresses. And then it's just so easy, and it keeps them kind of all nice and neat and together. Her nighttime things, undies and socks, and her laundry bag. Here's the bath stuff. And I did decide to go ahead and make a packing list as I go, just to kind of help me. I just do better, like my brain works better if I write things down. So I'm making a packing list as I go, and it's just helping me figure out if I have everything we need. All right, so that's all the kids' stuff, basically, all grouped together and packed up. They're basically at the point where they need their own suitcases. I feel like the diapers really is just the weight of the wipes and the diapers. So I can kind of squeeze them into one big suitcase if the weight is okay. Sometimes I have to do 2 medium suitcases. Don and I fit usually into one big suitcase. So ideally we get 2 big suitcases and that's all we bring, but we'll have to see. I mean, it's a 4-day trip, but honestly, I feel like I bring the same amount of stuff if it's a 4-day trip or a 7-day trip. Just seems to me. Like adding a couple more outfits doesn't add a lot of bulk. It's just like the variety of things and all the little odds and ends. So I don't necessarily designate an outfit specifically for each day unless there's a specific event where I know that we have to wear something in particular. But I will pick out our travel day outfits specifically for outgoing and then coming back home. And then the outfits for our travel day, I will already have laid out completely the day ahead. So it's one less thing to think about, especially when you're getting little kids up at like 5:30 in the morning to go on a flight. And my outfit too is all ready to go. And like I said, I've already picked out the travel outfits for the coming back. But what the kids wear on any given day and the days in between, if it's not a specific event, we just pick from what we have brought with us. You can see I've also started pulling some things from my carry-on. The carry-on I usually pack last, and I usually pack that downstairs because mostly I just take everything out of my diaper bag and put it in my carry-on. But there are a few extra odds and ends that I like to bring, and that's kind of what this pile is reflecting right here. I also like to have a running don't forget it list. You can see I've already crossed a few things off of that. As I think of them, I write them down because honestly, otherwise they just fly right out of my brain. And that's things that I think of when I'm packing that I don't have in hand to pack. So I know I need to get the kids' sunglasses and the kids' swim hats to pack because I thought of them when I was making this list and packing up the what do they call it? The packing organizers, but I don't have them on hand. So that just helps me make sure I don't forget anything. Later. Okay, now I've got the rest of our stuff all packaged up and some kids in here. So you might hear them in the background. This is my stuff. I have so many toiletries. I know. My shoes, Don's things. I still need Don's dress shoes, which I need to figure out what he's wearing on the plane. But now everything's just ready to go in the bag, and I kind of expanded upon my list, and that's just helping me figure out that I have everything I need. Just a couple more things I have to grab and put in, and then we'll pack it all up. Later. Kids are in bed. I've gotten everything into the 2 bags. Me and Don are in this bag. Cece and Donnie are in that. Oh, I mean our stuff, not the people. They fit fine. Room to spare. Really. But the question is, are they too heavy? So I have my handy dandy little, and I cross-reference my list, so I have everything except for the things I absolutely cannot put in until the morning. There's just a few things. So I have my handy-dandy little scale. So we're going to hope that they're under 50 pounds. I don't know. There's a lot of heavy things. So if that doesn't work, then I'll disperse into 2 medium bags and 1 big bag. Because that's just what you got to do. That bag is 50 pounds. This bag's only 42, so I could definitely move things over. But I just remembered I have to pack our sassy seat, which is probably at least 5 pounds. So this isn't going to work, because I do not want to have to be charged $100+ for having a bag that's like 52 pounds, because they literally will charge you. So I think what I'm going to do, since that's the lighter bag, is I'm going to keep that one packed, the kids bag, and then just put mine and Don's stuff into the 2 smaller bags. I split up the big bag into 2. Definitely there's a lot of room to spare, but that's okay. I decided I'm going to pack the, see that metal piece that's part of the sassy seat? I'm going to put it all in this bag and just leave the other bag at 42 pounds because I know their scales are going to weigh higher at the airport. And then this is my bag. I mean, it's a little loosey-goosey, but it'll be fine. I'm just going to throw in, I think, a little sweater to have around the rental house because we're all staying at the rental house together with the Don's family, and I know they like it cool, so I'm going to bring that. And wear my little jacket on the plane. So yeah, really wished I could have gotten into 2 bags just for convenience of maneuvering, but we'll make do. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. And this way I don't have to worry about the bags weighing too much. So what I usually do now at this point, it's like just before I'm gonna get ready to go to bed, I'm gonna go downstairs and clean out the fridge, make sure all the trash is taken out, and prep my carry-on. So that'll take me a little time. But what I will do is I will bring all of the bags downstairs. And any of the ones that are completely packed, I'll just leave as is, and I'll leave the ones that I know I need to throw a couple things in open on the floor in our mudroom, so that in the morning I don't accidentally wake anybody up, like zipping and unzipping bags and trying to like get the bags down the stairs and stuff with all the gates, and it's kind of an ordeal. So that's kind of my last bit of prep for packing, and that's it. We have a lot to bring. We have the double stroller and the travel bed as well, but this is just kind of the season we're in right now, and I know not everybody brings this much stuff when they're traveling with the same or even more children, but like I said, this is just what works for me and my family. It's my number one tip when people ask me like, well, how do you know what to pack? I say, bring what makes you feel comfortable. Travel is fun and exciting, but it also can be overwhelming and honestly a little stressful, especially if you are a creature of habit and a homebody, and just, you know, I'd say bring what you're comfortable with, bring what will make you feel comfortable, and you don't have to justify that to anybody, because only you know what works for you, right? So this is what I've got, this is what I'm bringing. This is very typical what I've been packing for us on our trips in the last year or so. Really the last few years. It's expanded a bit with the addition of donning our second baby, but it's been working out great, and I know I will use 90% of this stuff. I'd be very surprised if I didn't, if not more, if not all of it. So yeah, that's it. That's my pack with me. I hope this was interesting. This is honestly how I pack, because I packed with you today and we're leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I need to get going and get to bed. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for this journey of packing, and if you're traveling this summer, happy safe travels. I hope you're going someplace fun with people you love, and wishing you all the best in fun memories. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.